Hello guys, good day everyone. I'm trying to share the link for today's live stream to the various groups before we get started. So I want to be sure that I'm done doing that before we get started. How are we doing? Hope we're fine. And I hope we are ready for today's session. Welcome everybody. Hope we're good. Hope we're fine. And hope we're ready for today's session. Yeah, good day everyone. I'm saying good evening everyone. Good evening my Shifu. Good evening Shifu. Hi guys, welcome. Let's get started. Let's get started. Sorry for okay, sorry. I think the sound is back now. I mistakenly pressed Uh, I mistakenly pressed what's it called? The wrong stuff. So I hope we're good. I hope you can hear me now. Sorry, guys. Hope you can hear me now. I mistakenly pressed the button. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So let's start. Our previous live trading session we had was on the 21st of November, a couple of weeks ago. And it was an awesome time. And also, I shared a lot of information with us. We looked through the market. And I don't know how many of us was present for that session and utilize the information in that session. But as we may have it, or should I say, as it went super profitable for us because 100% of every information that was given was spot on. And I would say maybe God is being good to us because we looked at Defi and I recommended Fine. I recommended Amo as well. And these coins did over 200% in profit each of them. And if you bought any of these coins, you would have made some level of good gains. Then we looked at futures. I recommended UNFI. It did about 1,800% within 7 days because of the growth rate. And if you bought on spot, you'd have doubled your money because recommended around $8 and it went to about $15. Recommended UMA, LPT, and then we went to spot. We narrowed down the spot to get entry on spot plays before we now moved into pre-sales. And I think when I was talking about pre-sales, I talked about Flappy B, and there was a second pre-sale which was cancelled. So I just factored alone on Flappy B. And I think I saw a very funny and useless comment on that day about Flappy B. So I did not even bother talking much about it again, but I know I repeated it on 2-3 live sessions that you guys would get on that pre-sale. But I think the comment has to do with someone was trying to say, I'm talking about the pre-sale because I just want people to feel it. And the funny thing is, whether I talk about the pre-sale or not, it was still a success and it will definitely still be a success. That's one thing people need to understand, that real alphas don't need you for them to succeed. It is your choice to benefit from it. It's your choice to gain from it. It's your choice to I'm gonna there's a word I'm trying to get now, to maximize the informations given, because Flappy B I just talked about it a couple of times and then did not talk about it again. I never mentioned about Flappy B again, and guess what? It still did over 400%. So if you got on the pre-sale, you'd have made a killing on that, a killing on the Flappy B pre-sale. And if you understand the term I always teach you guys about team, a team that chooses to put the work, a team that chooses to deliver. That I one major hack and secret in investing in crypto coins is investing the right thing, knowing how to bet on things. Now, if you looked at Flappy Bits when they did their first pre-sale, it didn't pull out as they went. They held the second one again. Now, that's what they call resilience and consistency to achieve a goal. So that resilience and consistency already showed the strength and tenacity of this team, that this team is ready to pull through to make sure this was a success. And that's just one major thing you need to know about projects. Some projects faced one single issue and then they are gone. Guys, it's showing 666 here. Somebody should share the live. I don't know if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, please share the live. 666 is a very funny number. I don't want it to still be on 666. So if you're watching the live, share the link. Let us increase above 66. Okay, one person just joined, so we're 67. So please still share this, share it. So we go above 67. I don't want us to go back. If one person leaves now, we'll be at 66. Now we're back to 66. I want us to go above that number. Let's go to maybe 6 something, 670 or 680. So share the link of either the YouTube. If you're on Twitter, repost it. If you're on Facebook, just share. If you're on YouTube, you copy the link. I think you can share as well. Let other persons join in the session, so we'll not be hovering within 66. Shall I say, at least it's not 419? I'll be yes, at least it's not 419. So we got a lot of calls, and I gave so much information. Like we did a rundown. Then I delved into gold, and I gave an entry on gold. gold. I gave an entry on the dollar GXY. I gave how we're going to trade GU, EU. So whether you're a Forex trader or you are a, what's it called? A futures trader or you are a sports trader or you're a DeFi trader or any of this category you land yourself, there was an information that was shared on the last live trading session we held that would have definitely benefited you and would have capitalized on it. I don't know how many of us was present in the last live trading session as well, but those of you who were definitely and took advantage on any of those positions definitely should have made a kill on them, and we're grateful to God for that. We're grateful to God for that. Now, however, what is next? What is next is our crypto capital show. If you remember, we haven't held the crypto capital show for some Sundays now, but this coming Sunday we will be holding our next crypto capital show this coming Sunday. And the theme is going to be episode 12. So we'll be holding the episode 12 of our crypto capital show this Sunday, and the topic is how to stay consistently profitable with all aspects of crypto in Web3. And one of the best persons in the whole world to take this topic, to take this subject. And not because I said I am, because the results we have been having proves that I am. Why is that? Because the informations we've been given, a very perfect example is the last live trading session we had. We covered almost a lot of the aspects people take, and yet every aspect we covered turned out to be very profitable. Had it been, let's say we had one loss, we would have still been 90% profitable, but it turned out that we're 100% out on every aspect we need on the last live trading session. And that is because of my experience in the space and industry over the years. I've touched many aspects, and whatever aspect you choose to focus on, you want to major on Sunday, we are going to deal on that. There are so many persons who get into Web3, you get into crypto, you're confused. What can make you the life-changing money you want to make? How can you scale? How can you move from 0 level to like 100 level? How can you move from like 100 level to like 1,000 level? How can you scale? I don't, whether you're earning $0, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, whatever category you're in or level you're in, we're going to deal with it this coming Sunday crypto capital show. And it's always important to always invite those you know to join the crypto capital show, because you get to learn paid content, paid value, paid information are always being disseminated and given out for free during these crypto capital shows. And we have a lot of testimonies hanging on these shows as well. So you do not want to miss this coming Sunday crypto capital show, where we'll be dealing on all strategies for each category of crypto that you can use to grow depending on the aspect you want to be in. So we've said enough for that. Now let's look at the market. Let's look at the market direction on a short-term basis. What do I expect for the crypto market, for Bitcoin on a short-term basis? We have barely 2 weeks left for the month. 31 days in December, 2 weeks, and we're going to be doing Happy New Year. Am I right? Because today is 13th, tomorrow is 14th. So we have 2 weeks left. So let me go to the charts and let us see what is happening on the Bitcoin chart. Woo! We are pumping. What is happening is that we are pumping. We are pumping on the Bitcoin chart. So let me maximize the chart so we focus on the charts. So I think there's some news. I don't know what the news is about, but I think something that has to do with, is it CPI or is it the what is it called? But there was some news that's to come out right now at the time we were doing this live. Some fundamentals. I don't know which it is. Okay, it has to do with the Fed interest rate, right? Interest rates, and Powell is also going to be speaking like an hour time or so from now. But let's get that is regardless. We've been nailing out what we've been looking at, regardless of whether there's a fundamental news or the other. Now let's look at what do we expect. If you see here on my screen, I had like two arrows drawn. One is the red, the other is the green. The red signifies sell, the green signifies buy. Why did I draw both of them? Because there's always a bearish scenario and then there's the bullish scenario, which we call scenario A and scenario B. Now, this means that as this was drawn like last week, so my projection was that BTC is going to range within this zone till it picks up, it goes up, so it can stretch back to 44k levels, and then from that level we should not expect a drop to 38k, and this should take place within um this week and next week. And once it gets to 38k, there's a tendency that it could now pick up from there for one final run in this month. Now, the second scenario is that instead of dropping to 38k, we might just see BTC pulling up higher, making a higher high to 45k levels above, does a retrace and continues probably to 48k before we start expecting a major pullback to like the 30k to like the 20k levels for BTC. Now, there's something that is certain and is very, very true about Bitcoin, and that is you must understand that whether it's going to be in January or February or March or April, but between the first 4 months of 2023, within the first 4 months of 2023, you should most likely expect that BTC is going to drop heavily. So we don't know if it's going to get to 20k or 24k, but it's definitely going to get to 30k and probably lower prices off to like 24 to 20k, or it might not get there. But one thing is certain, that there is definitely going to be a major pullback to reset the market before what we expect or anticipate as the major ballistic movement. The pullback is imminent and it is definitely going to happen. But regardless of that's happening, we are looking at the short term, and this is what we are expecting for the short term, that the market remains flat bearish until it turns bullish. So the short term, first of all, we're looking at a flat bearish market, which is definitely going to turn bullish. And a flat bearish market makes altcoins independent. In other words, altcoins are independent. If you're watching on YouTube, please click on the like button. It helps the algorithm of the video so more people can see the video. So please click on the like button. Now, when the market is flat bearish, it gives altcoins the opportunities to run. Not all altcoins are exhausted. There are still some altcoins that definitely are expected to moon, and we still moon this period and this season we are in. Expected to moon and in this season we are in. Now, it moved from flat bearish, which has to do with if you look here, this is when I mean flat bearish, the word flat means ranging. So the market is going to range within this zone. You see this area highlight, it's going to range within this zone, which is called flat bearish. This is the ranging zone. And then after ranging within this zone, it turns bullish. That is going to make higher prices. That bullishness is definitely going to be like one final run before we end December bearish. You know, most times due to historical pattern, you get to see that December, the final week, the last week of the month, many a times the market closes bearish or ends bearish in that period. So pertaining towards that time, we would have made some good positions or profit on certain of our alt coins and alt market. So that is what you're looking at for the market in the short term. Now, if you are somebody who you don't care about trading on the short term, you don't care about trading on the mid term, you are somebody who just want to be positioned for the bull run alone, what is the best time to buy is have a DCA plan. Start buying now and set a DCA plan across the next 4 months. So because the next 4 months is the opportunity we have to change your life for the next 24 months. So we have 24 months for you to change your life forever. And within the 24 months, the next 4 months is your sowing seed ground. The next 4 months are for the seed you're sowing for the bull run that is going to run through for the next 20 months. You do not want to joke with it. This is why if you're not in the bull run group, do all you can to join the bull run group today. The discounted price is, I think it's at $250. The price of the bull run group is $300, but the discounted price is still there at $250. Join it so you can be in a personal group of mentorship with me, where I'm going to guide you throughout the bull run, even from now throughout the bull run, and you're making money on a weekly basis, generating income with us on guaranteed plays while we walk and merge into the bull run. So if you are not there, do all you can to join the bull run group so you get access to quality first-hand informations, which I will not just be sharing anywhere or around there, and you are to make money with us. Now, this is it. If you just want to do in the bull run, all you just do is focus on set that plan. Now, if you're a short-term trader, somebody wants to make money on the short term or you meet them, you can make money with the waves. You can make money with the waves. The waves of what is happening, the waves of what's happening in this period, you can make money with the waves. The waves that is going on in this era we are in, you can make money with it. So in the short term, in the mid term, that does not mean that even you're a short term trader, doesn't mean you will lose consciousness of the bull run too. So a short term trader just gives you opportunity to make money short term while you are preparing for the bull run. So that is what we're expecting for the market. Now we have dealt with that. I want to go straight to alpha. So it's time. Let's dig on some alphas. Let's look at what is hot in the markets, what can make us money, and let's enjoy ourselves. So first of all, let's look in the category of futures. So, and also one good thing here is, even if you're trading, you don't trade futures, you can literally decide to take this trade on spots, and you can make money on them, taking them on spots. So it's not a must that you must be what's it called, a futures trader and all that. So the first token we are looking at is Doge. I shared this in the Bybit Trading Network. Okay, so let me go to Doge. So this is Doge. We're looking at Doge. Honestly, I'm already in this trade, like, but I have a projection of how high this trade I expect it to go. I have a projection of how high I expect it to go. I'm expecting it to go to like 100% from where it is. 100%. So that's like 0.19. So from where it currently is as well. I'm already in this trade, but I'm going to be swinging it. To like 0.19. Let me use the okay. I think the more I try to make this bigger, the more some persons might get a bit confused. Okay, but this is it. So if you look here, this is blue. This is 0.19 levels. So I expect a run. I'm coming. So I expect a run, a major run to the upside for this, because I don't think that this was sometime in October last year. Dodge had this run, and since then it has not like literally done one. It's been struggling, higher high, higher low, like second higher low, like a third one. So one more is expected. So it might, even if it doesn't get to like 0.19, it might definitely touch 0.13, 0.14, 0.15. So along the way, definitely it should give some good amount of profits, a good amount of profits. And I use, since it's a swing trade that has a very high projection, I'm using a stop around 0.068 to 09. So because I already entered, and I'm not like, I'm not switching. I'm not switching my stop loss. I'm not moving stop loss to break even because I'm giving it enough room in case I get a pullback. I will just this year in and wait for it to rise. Now, because if you're in the, what's it called? If you're in the, please make the chat screen more bigger. Sorry, it's a mistake. It's now bigger. My bad. I didn't. I just see that now. If you're in the Bible Trading Network, we started the December challenge, the trading challenge. You notice that for like the past a week or two now, when I started like a past week, when I decided that I started focusing more on, I started posting more frequent. I've been posting more of swing trades and not a lot of trades. So just a few trades, and I stick to those trades, grow my account, because one good trade alone can give a lot of money. For example, the storage trade I shared for us, which is STORJ on the Bible Trading Network, that storage trade gave me like 30% of my account side. Then TRB gave me 30% of my account side. So with just those two trades, I've almost doubled my account. Then there's another one too I shared as well. So I don't need to jump on all a lot of trades. There are trades that other admins are posting, like Kenny and all that. Those can give you quick money. Can also even help you boost. Personally, I don't take those trades, but those it's for everybody who wants to take, can take. Maybe just one or two I might just pick from their trades and trade myself. But so you have more than enough opportunity for you to maximize the ongoing trading challenge that we've been doing. But I'm approaching it with swing trades that be more favorable, and especially when the market is bullish, swing trades are very sweet. They are very sweet because the market is actually bullish. Now let's look at another asset, which is Loom. So the reason we're looking at Loom is Loom is yet to have a run. So Room is yet to have a run to like 0.153, 0.2. You see here, this rectangular boxes you see through here are actually levels that Loom are supposed to fill, but it's been quite a struggle. Now that doesn't mean that there's no tendency that Loom might want to fall back a bit before headed upwards. So, but I am I'm literally like expecting Loom to do well. So you could approach Loom like a scalp trade. You can approach it for just intraday. You could decide to swing it, but swinging Loom could be a bit more risky for a lot of persons. But you can approach Loom with scalp trade mentality and mindsets of how high it's going to get, and then just close it later on as you get into profits. And you don't need a large stop here. You can use a small stop around these levels for Loom. So let's quickly touch a little bit of the Forex markets, and then we'll continue with DeFi and crypto. Let's touch a little bit of the Forex markets. So if you see here, there is a drop down on the DXY. I don't know if you remember the last live trading session we had. I said that DXY is going to get into this zone where this black line, it was what I highlighted, and it's going to bounce off. It's going to buy from here. So we already seen the buy playing out on the 3 hours, on the 4 hours, on the 8 hours. But let's use an 8 hours time frame. So it's going to be bigger and broader for us to see. So this is an 8 hours time frame. And then we've had a break of structure around this area, around this level. Also, price is currently going for a retest on the DXY. So if the DXY is definitely selling down, the tendency that EU is going up right now, GU is going up right now. But however, this going up are basically a retest. How do I mean is a retest? Let's come to EU, Euro USD. Look at where I spotted for us to enter a sell. This box was where I spotted for us to enter a sell. And when we're entering in December, I posted on from the trading hub I shared to the Barbie Trading Network. I told you guys that EU is going to sell throughout the month of December. Gold is also going to sell as well and all that also. So we're having that likelihood or that possibilities happening right now. We're having a pullback. So what's happened here is a perfect break of structure. We're having a retest into the zone. So it's going to basically going to pull back and then continue selling down. So when price are approach that zone, you want to be waiting, ready to sell. So, and hopefully, if you are in the Bybit Trading Network, definitely our trading network, I might share this when price gets there. I might share this when price gets there as sell because I'm going to be taking this trade. I closed my sell on EU around 107,776. That's how many pips? That's a lot of pips actually. A lot of pips. A lot of pips. Forex traders like calculating it. They like calculating pips. There's a lot of pips we nailed on just gold and EU and all that as well. So those of you who know me, I don't trade Forex all the time. Just do it once in a while alongside with our positions and all that. And as you can see, we've also been nailing it. I don't think we've had one wrong trade on Forex. Somehow, Forex is actually very easier to trade than crypto. Forex is easier to trade than cryptos. That's why you see so many crypto traders leave the crypto markets to go and trade the Forex market. And many of them are killing the Forex market because it's very easy to trade Forex than crypto. But it might not be the same for everybody. So not everybody have the same experience. Some people, after losing money in trading crypto, they'll go and trade Forex and they'll continue losing money. There are people who are like that. So any category, they will just be losing. Whether it's Forex or it's crypto, anywhere they go, I think those people who are in that category, they are their problem. they, they are their problem. They are their problem. And that's why if you go through the course, I think someone who go through the ITC course on the House of Wealth University website, one of the teachings, the way I taught in that course, I taught trading as a holistic body, whereby if you understand everything I teach in the course, you can trade anything. And there are almost everyone who has gone through that course trades Forex, trades crypto, trades even synthetic indices, anything tradable. They're as good as that. I think someone sent me a message the other day and he said he paid for the course about a year ago and he's gone through the course. He has refined himself. He's done so well, like in his trading capabilities over the past 1 year. But one problem he has is learning how to master his emotions. He's yet to conquer that because if he conquers that, he knows he's a beast. So honestly speaking, if you go to my teachings on emotions, which I've been doing for us in the live streams and all that, you begin to understand that emotions is something you deal with on a daily basis. You can't remove it from you. When people say they have killed their emotions, I don't think anybody has killed their emotions. It is impossible to kill your emotions. We are all emotional human beings. Anybody who says that they have killed their emotions is just lying. It's just blabbing. He doesn't know what emotions is. Emotions is part of our humanity. But what you learn, what you know how to do is because you know how to channel it. If you learn how to channel your emotions, you can utilize it to your own advantage. Emotions are like a double-edged sword. It can kill you or it can kill your enemies. It can be used as a spoon to eat, or it can be used as a weapon to destroy others. It can be used to prepare a meal for you, have a better life, or it can destroy you. So how you channel your emotions is what matters at the end of the day. So that is that for the DXY Forex. Let's go into DeFi. Let's talk a bit about DeFi and opportunities within DeFi and all that within DeFi that could literally make us some good quality amount of money. Amount of money. So first off, there's a lot of opportunities coming on right now in the space, in the industry. I believe we are approaching what we call an airdrop frenzy. Um, the likes we had recently, whereby people made about $5,000, $10,000, and all that. Some people made more around that range. Is about we are approaching 2024, and those kind of airdrops are going to come in from even from some might come in from this December into 2024, and some people are going to make a good kill of money in this airdrop. And I do not want us to definitely miss out on these opportunities. That is why there are two major ecosystems I believe these airdrops are going to emit from. One of them is ING, and the second is Algorand. Now, Algorand will print a lot of massive millionaires, and that is why I had to share the whatever I've forgotten the name, orally voting opportunity for us so we can vote and all that. Orally is currently on testnet. Their mainnet is next year. So definitely when the time they've launched their mainnet, their token launch is also next year. And their airdrop is also confirmed for next year as well. But currently they are on their testnet. I just shared that information. So by the time we participate on it, we have said about Algorand wallet, there will also be a lot of other opportunities within the Algorand ecosystem that we qualify a lot of us for various airdrops that we can maximize and benefit from as well within that ecosystem. Now, despite Algorand, we have ING. ING has been moving up very, very well for a long while now. When say ING, I'm referring to Injective. It's currently at $27. This coin is over $2 billion capitalization. I'm surprised. I never knew that is this. Actually, see, I used in my head, I used to think that ING is somewhere around a few hundred millions. I never knew it's $1 billion project, actually. $1 billion project. Now, ING ecosystem is also the same. Let's like Algorand. It might even print more millionaires than Algorand. It might. So there's a lot of things happening right now because it's a simple thing. What you just need to do is make sure you have staked ING. Stick ING on validators that ensure you get airdrops. I think Shola has posted some, and Debbie as well has posted some information regarding staking on Kepler wallets. So make sure you download Kepler wallet from Kepler. Is let me just type it. Kepler wallet from Play Store. Important to download Kepler wallets, and then let it be funded with ING. ING in the section of the wallet funded with ING, and then stake your ING with validators that ensure you get airdrops. There'll be other, like I think Shola is going to drop some detailed informations in the airdrop hub. So if you're not in the airdrop hub, make sure you join. The airdrop hub is a free platform, is a free community, although it's exclusive. So we open it for people to join in for a period of time and then we close it. So let's just us be there, because people don't just value something that is just everywhere out there and all that. So can there's a project called Black Panther. So on Twitter, it's also a validator. It has a validator. If you stake your ING with them, you will qualify for their airdrop, which is going to be the black airdrop. There's also a project called Protocol Talis. They're also a validator too. If you stake with them, you qualify for the Talis airdrop. The Talis airdrop. There's also Hydro airdrop too, which is HDRO, which is yet to come from ING. So these are like 3-4 different airdrops that are yet to come out on ING. For Protocol Talis, today is 13th. I think tomorrow Talis might even be launching. They might be launching on ING. The first DeFi platform is the first DeFi platform to launch on ING. I was supposed to put out a thread today for that. But the reason I didn't put out the thread is because the graphics was not ready. That's number one. Number two, what's it called? The graphics wasn't ready. The second reason was I was posting a lot about the votes, the voting for the competition. So I didn't post that thread. I think maybe after this session, I might try to see if I can just post about it as well, and a little bit of the steps so you can participate, because to participate you need what we call just like Uniswap is where you trade Ethereum. PancakeSwap is where you trade what is it called, is where you trade BSC tokens. Then most of this, Avax has like a bot most people are using. Solana has a bot where most people are using, and all that. There's always a major so we're looking at for example, there's for ING, there's helixapp.com. I'm typing it here as well. Helix app is more like the okay, let me just see if I can open it. Hold on. Loom is pumping hard though, it's pumping very well. So if you enter this right on while we are talking, you should be in profit already. Let me open the Helix app. See, yeah, it's also an exchange. You connect your wallets and then you can trade here. I'll be posting, maybe I'm going to post a thread. If I'm too lazy to post it on X, I might just post it on the airdrop hub and all that. But this Helix app is actually built on the injective blockchain. So you connect your wallets, which is the Kepler wallets, to ING. And then you can trade on this exchange. You can trade on this exchange. Now, there's something. Let me click here. So if you see here, it shows connects the wallets you're using and all that. And then you can trade of this exchange. So Talis is launching tomorrow. I don't know why this thing is not showing. Okay, Talis is launching tomorrow. What's this? Okay, there's an issue. Talis is launching tomorrow and is launching on Helix. And since it's the first DeFi protocol platform to be launched there, I believe it's going to run. It's going to have that first mover advantage and could literally print a lot of money for those who are able to get in alongside the hype of the ING ecosystem. So that possibility is there. First mover advantage always have their risks, but when the ecosystem is bullish, it's always a money spinner or a money printer. So we can actually be positioned for this by tomorrow, which is tomorrow. Although those who staked will also be receiving their airdrops of Talis. So airdrop hype plus first mover advantage should be bullish for Talis, which is going to launch on this platform. So I'm going to put out a thread on this tonight ahead of tomorrow, most likely. So we won't miss out. Won't miss out. I will just see what I can do regarding that as well. But I'm already giving out the information. So all you just have to do, you can maximize it as well. Second on ING, we unlock you ING. There are a couple of orders that might be necessary to stake. I think it will be posted on the airdrop hub. Shola might do that. But ING is what I'm more and more specific on, because I'm sure of them. I'm sure of these 4 airdrops coming out of ING. And when you stake it, this validator, so you can just distribute small percentage across and benefit it. I've been staked on Kepler Wallet for, is it going to 2 years now? It's just even last week I remembered I I had a couple of tokens staked there. So what I just had to do was to now stake ING, which I did not staked. I staked others, but I didn't stake like ING and all that also, because I have not been paying much attention to ING. But the ING ecosystem is brewing, and you do not want to miss out on it. You do not want to miss out on it. I want to be sure you guys are still with me and you are hearing me, but it's because it's showing a little bit of stuff on my end. So I want to be sure you guys are still like together with me and you can also hear me clearly. So let me know. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Let's look at a play on BSC. Let's look at a play on BSC. Let's look at a play on BSC. We can position now for profits. So we're looking at this. We're looking at Flappy Bill, which is bits. Flappy Bill, which is bits. So this was when Flappy Bill launched the pre-sale. I called it for us. I called it pre-sale for us. Look at how high it's pumped massively. So if you got in on the pre-sale, you'd have made this amount of profit again over time. And mostly, as usual, people always cash out when they make money from pre-sales. But as it's after that, the exhaustion of the sale is already over, and Flappy B is creating a structure that is bullish. So I expect that within the next 1 week, we'll be seeing Flappy Bill making a new all-time high. And that is going to be from where it is now. That is going to be over, we're talking like 200%, yeah, 200% to 300% around that range. And then within the next 1 month, this should do within 5 10x. This should 10x. This should 10x within the range. So, like I said, nothing I say is a financial advice, but this is my projection on what I expect for this platform. Because one, the staking for Bits is not live. Two, the I've forgotten what it's called. There's a word is being called. There's a DeFi aspect of it that is yet to be live, and in 7 days' time, it's going to be live. Within the next 7 days, I think it's going to be live. And once that is live, automatic buybacks is going to happen. And when this automatic buyback is going to happen, you will not be able to get this project at this current price, and then more marketing is going to come in. Therefore, people will influencers and stuff marketing it, going to be bullish, and then the Cointiga is yet to announce their listing dates for this. Remember, the team had already paid for Cointiga exchange listing, and Cointiga has announced that they are going to list it, but they haven't announced the date. So the date might come in within the next 2 weeks or so, which we automatically be super bullish for this project. So you can ride this for the next 5x to 10x. If you missed out the pre-sale run, making money in pre-sale, now is your chance to position on it. Since it's on BSC, those who don't have money for gas fees and all that can literally buy this. So you don't miss out and cry like others. I'm talking about Flappy B. Yup. It's already showing there, which is known as bits. Flappy B, which is known as bits. That's what I'm talking about. It's currently around 59k market cap. So at 500 to 600k market cap, that is going to be a 10x play for us. So if you missed out the other gains, don't miss out now. Now I'm saying it. Don't be a coconut head and only be asking. You know, people who like asking you, should I enter now? Can we enter now? Can we buy now when a project has gone up in value? Don't be like that, please. There's a lot of headache. So if you buy the top, those who are getting early will definitely be dumping on your head, and you don't want to be among those set of people that will be dumping on people's head and all that. So I think that's the dead screener link. There is this aspect of crypto that has been hot very well. And although I've actually been very super early on this aspect because I reviewed it to those who are in my VIP way months ahead, and we got airdrop on them. Not just did I review, yes, guys, buy bits, buy bits, sounding like bits. Go and buy bits. It's like buy bit exchange. Um, what am I looking for now? NFA, which is always important. This category has been hot, which is called the BRC-20 category. BRC-20 category. We've been early on this because I shared this to my VIP months ago, somewhere around is it 8, 12, $10, 13, 14, $15 around that range was when we got in months, and we had airdrops on most of this place. Got an airdrop on this Alex. We got an airdrop on this too. Most of the top tokens on BRC-20 was given an airdrop. Crazy money was being made. About 5 of this place to like 7 airdrops. Most of these tokens we got as airdrops in the VIP from when I shared it months ago. And you know, guys, like earlier this year, I closed down access into the VIP. And honestly speaking, I don't even have intention of opening the VIP, because next year the VIP is going to be remodeled into a different one, agency, and operating more in a different limelight and all that. So I don't I so the best thing, anybody who you want to be access my mentorship, you want me to have a close access to the informations I give off and another, the closest thing you can get to me is the Bull Run Crypto Billionaires group. The Bull Run Crypto Billionaires, that is your best and that's the cheapest platform right now, because the VIP is evolving by next year into an agency, and as an agency, we're not dealing with we're not dealing on a small level any longer, dealing on a very big super level, because as an agency you are advising projects and you are investing huge amounts of money in seed sales, private sales, and equities in these startups and these platforms. So that's going to be a whole level of profitability, and not just anybody can literally access there. So but the Bull Run group gives you that opportunity to like start small and grow big and make bigger money and all that. So I don't have plans for that. So that is why the Bull Run group was created, to help you get to a profitable level. And then we have the free what's it called, but trading network, which we launched in the month of October, and the network has been going on fine. If you follow the rules, learn the lessons, you will definitely be making money in the network as well, for free as well. We have the airdrop. I think most part of the community is actually free. The airdrop hub is free. The trading network is free. It's just the other private groups are all exclusive and closed. The only group that is paid is the Bull Run group, as well, with us, closely with me. But that aside, let's go into this. There is a project I want to show on across among these BRC tokens, because we've seen Binance has listed is it SATs after Audi, after Audi, and then we've had a lot of these other ones that have been running really, really hard. So there's a project that is a BRC-20 project that is yet to list on exchanges, but you can get it with on Unisats. You can get it on Unisats. You can get it on, what was it called again? Okay. You can get it on, this is Unisat, but Unisat is going to be complex for a lot of persons actually. So the best way to use is to use OKS. I don't have OKS on. I use OKS on a mobile wallet. OKS mobile wallet is very, very easy. If you use the OKS mobile wallet, you go to let's say you deposit Bitcoin on your OKS mobile wallet, and then when you go to marketplace. I'm coming. Let it load up. On marketplace, you're going to see this. So let's assume you're using the OKS mobile wallet and you go to marketplace, you're going to see this. So on the marketplace, all you just have to do is to type the name of the coin, and then you can buy straight up, as easy as ABCD. But Unisat is going to be long, different, Kiniko. So if you buy it on your OKS wallet, an ordinance market automatically there in the marketplace of OKS. Once you buy it there, if it is listed on the exchange, you can now transfer there. So this project is what I'm bullish on. I got in earlier than this. It's called .com. It's called .com. That's the project. So if let's say you want to buy it on OKS wallet, you just type .com. Don't know if it's showing. You type .com, and when you type .com, it's going to show you the price. The price is currently at 0.97, or let's say approximately $1. $1, and this could literally go well more when it's listed on exchange. So you can decide to wait for it to list on exchange before you buy it on the exchange, and maybe you trade it with the hype that comes with it, or you can decide to buy in and chill till when it comes. So this is it in this category of BRC-20. Not everybody understands BRC-20 because BRC-20 is quite complex for a lot of persons. But for those who do, this is going to be a good opportunity for you to be positioned in this aspect, or bits or bits. Now there's a project that the way what's it called, the way, in, was it the ending of 2021, I think December 2021, or is it December 2022? I can't even recall which of the Decembers again, when we held an AMA with Syscoin. Syscoin ran up very, very well, even into the new year. I know that it was bullish for a period of time, and it created an all-time high. And it's a project I believe has that perspective and that same prospect that could give the kind of gains, that Syscoin gave to us. I believe the project can give to us, and that project is called Chromia. It's CHR. It's a blockchain protocol. It's currently 100 million market cap. It's at 0.17. Let's check the all-time low. The all-time low was 4 years ago. The all-time high is $1.49. So we're not projecting for an all-time high, but this could do some X's within the next couple of weeks and months. And the good thing about this is it could be traded on both futures and also bought on spots. And yes, the mainnet is going to be live any moment from now. You know what happens when the mainnet goes live? Boom. There's no one talking about it right now. Most people are not talking about it. But once the mainnet goes live or is closer to get live, you will have a lot of influencers and people who start hyping and talking about it. And that is the right time to scalp, but the wrong time to buy in, because that might be the top and it's going to be pumping. But it depends on how you want to play it and all that as well. So you can ride it, meet them on the spot level or the futures level, whatever category you want to ride it, suitable on both platforms or both ways, and projecting an 8x for it. And 8 is like an 800%. But if it gives a shorter range, it's not going to be bad. But an 8x is a conservative approach of what I'm expecting for that platform, for that token. Now I've said so much already, and I'm already tired and exhausted. We spent like an average of an hour on this session, and I've covered a highlight of our previous sessions. We've covered our crypto capital show coming on Sunday. We've covered the market direction, what we're expecting in the market in the short term, and how we can approach it, how we can play it, whether you're a bull run long-term person or you're a short-term trader. We talked about you joining the bull run group as much as you can right now and taking advantage of the opportunities there and the informations I'm giving without delay. And then we dealt on offers. I've covered a lot of offers here right now because I talked on coins we could enter right as I'm speaking. On CMP, I gave 2 coins, Dodge and Loom. And then we talked about DeFi plays, and I expatiated on the possibilities of airdrops coming in two ecosystems that could make people a lot of money, which is ING and Algorand. And I hinted on this ecosystems and gave us practical where airdrops would come out for ING. So all you just have to do is to take advantage of it and what you can do to benefit when the airdrops start coming. Not tomorrow you see somebody making $1,000 or $2,000 and be asking why me? Why did he miss you? Now is the opportunity to be positioned so you will not be the one asking why me. any longer. Then we talked about Flappy B. I said if you missed out the pre-sale, I gave us that pre-sale 2-3 times on live. If you got in, you would have made 4x, 400% what you'd have made. If you missed out the pre-sale, those who got into the pre-sale have already dumped and all that. So now it's time for the project to run with the action that they are building and what the team is doing. So this is the best time to position yourself before the next run of it, so you make money and don't be a dumbass. Then we talked about the airdrop platform, the airdrop group, and I delved into BRC-20, and I talked about Chromia. So many things I've already talked about right now as well. Chromia is on Binance, so it's on Binance. It's not a small project, but it's not being talked about. It's not just popular. It's on Binance. It's on. I think it should be on Bybit too. It's on most of the exchange, many exchanges and all that. So it's just gonna spot out. Once the mainnet goes live, boom. The mainnet might go live maybe ending of December, January, who knows? But the mainnet should go live soon. However, so if the mainnet go live, I'm looking at an 8x on that play. Meet them. But even before that 8x, it should give us some money over time as it's pushing up and making higher highs and all that so far. Okay, guys, a lot has been said so far. Uh, as they will always say that nothing we say is a financial advice. There are some decisions you make, but there's something that everybody needs to understand. Life is a risk. Life is so risky that you cannot get out of life alive. You cannot be rich without taking risk. That's why the two sounds are like risk rich. The level of risk you take determine how rich you will ever be or become. So when you say taking risks is when you're saying that I am coming to a point whereby I need to take responsibility for my life, the actions I'm making, decisions I'm making, and take calculated positive risks that will shift my life, shift my trajectory, and make me for the better. That's how people's life change in this space. So there's no two ways. But as long as you want to do it rightly, do it in the proper way, there's no way that you will not take risks. Every one of us here who has had a certain level of growth in this space have taken risk. Next year, we'll be featuring a lot of people who will be doing a lot of dual live session whereby I'll be featuring a lot of people to come and also teach or share certain stuffs with uh with me on the live sessions. And I'm not talking about external people, I'm talking about people within the ecosystem, members from the VIP, among my team, and all that to come and some of them might have their own groups of platforms and all that to also come and share in their expertise and with us on our live stream sessions as well next year. So regardless, guys, like we always say, if the students be ready, the Shifu will appear. And if the Shifu appears, what happens? The students always prevails. So I want to see you guys prevailing. I want to see you guys making money and maximizing the good opportunities we are having here. And let's make good gains. Let's make good gains. Let's see ourselves making good profits. And let's have an amazing evening wherever connected from.